the short takeaway of today's lesson is going to be 1 5 1 3 5 1 or 1 5 1 3 5. Now what does that mean? Each instrument has their pluses and minuses in them. I don't think anyone is easier or harder than another one, but some things are harder on one and easier on another. The nice thing about guitar is that we're able to have one chord shape that moves everywhere across the neck. Bad thing is we got to figure out what those notes are that we're playing. So what this is supposed to do is supposed to help us visualize where our chord tones are. Now the notes may change, but essentially what we're doing in our bar chords and in our movable scale shapes is essentially playing these chord tones or these scale degrees at a certain point around the neck. So for example, when I play an A chord, all right, I'm playing 3 notes, A, C sharp, and E. But when I play an A bar chord right here, how am I supposed to know where the A, C sharps, and E's are? Well, the nice thing is that we have 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. That's where each of those are. So 1 is going to be A. So 1, oh, here's an A, 5, 1. Here's an A on the 4th string, 3, 5, 1. Here's an A on the 1st string. So both the 6th string, 4th string, and 1st string are all A's. Now that's the same whether I go to B. The notes change, but how it reacts to the root note is not. This is going to be 1, this is going to be 5, this is going to be 1, 3, 5, 1. Same for C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and E. Now this is really helpful when we're soloing over chords or when we're changing between chords. Because in order to make a minor chord, what do we have to do? We have to flat the 3rd. Now, if any of these kind of theory things are giving you a hard time, be sure to check out the related lessons in the description below, where I have a whole series on kind of usable guitar theory. So, in order to make a minor chord, I have to flatten the 3rd. So where's the 3rd at? 1, 5, 1, 3, right there. I need to move this physically back 1 fret right there, which is exactly what we do when we make a minor bar chord. I take off my 2nd finger, but what's behind the 2nd finger is my 1st finger, 1 fret beneath that. So this is still 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. It's just that now this 3rd string, instead of just being a natural 3 or a major 3, it's now going to be a minor 3. All right, how about a diminished chord? Well, diminished chord, I need to take my 3s and flat them. Well, I already did that for the minor. And the 5s and flat them. So I have 1, not just regular 5, but a flat 5, 1, flat 3, now flat 5, so this would not be on the 5th fret anymore, let's be on the 4th, and then 1 again. Okay, now this shape right here is not playable as a bar chord anymore, but I can play it in pieces, and I can at least visualize on how I'm turning this major chord one by one, moving things back where they belong in the chord, 1 fret at a time. Another chord, or another kind of triad right there, is augmented. That's 1, 3, sharp 5. So here's my major chord. Now I need to take my 5s and raise them. So here I have 1, where's my 5s at? 1, oh, here's a 5, so I can move that up 1 fret. 1, 3, 5, and then 1. So we take a look at some of our augmented chord shapes, you'll kind of see where they come from based on how they react to our root notes right there. Now this is also especially helpful when we're playing arpeggios, because why do we add certain things to these arpeggios? We have 1, 5. So what am I missing between my arpeggios? My 3. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5, 1, and then 3. So, like I said, the big takeaway from this lesson is going to be 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. That's going to be for each 6-string bar chord shape or my E shape throughout the entire neck. So, when you're thinking about kind of chord tones or, if something's asking you to spell something out, maybe it's, something with a sharp 5 or a flat 5 in it, you can kind of see where that is just by memorizing that one simple formula. 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. All right, what's nice about these 6-string and 5th-string bar chords is that they're exactly the same. 5th string, though, doesn't have another note on top. So it's going to be 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. And I guess if we had a 7th string, that would probably be a 1 down there as well. Okay, so we have 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. Same thing that we did before. when I go to play a minor chord, what do I have to do? I have to flatten the third. So this example here is going to be D. So if I just know the 3 notes of my D chord, look at my theory sheet, D, F sharp, A. I have D, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, D, A, D, F sharp, A. Now, that's going to come with time. I'm being able to do something like that, but you can see I'm not kind of starting from scratch. I'm not thinking about where each note is on the fretboard. I'm more so seeing how it's reacting to what it is that I'm playing. All right? So if I need to flatten the third here, 1, 5, 1, 3, here's my 3, I need to move that down, which is exactly what we do for a minor chord, our D minor chord. Now, how about a diminished chord? 1, flat 3, flat 5. Again, 1, need to flat the 5, which is my 4th string, so I need to move that one back. 1, 3, 5. Again, I can't play this one. I can't finger them all as one right there without doing, no, I'm not sure I'm able to. But I at least can visualize where they are supposed to be in relation to just the first bar chord that we learned. So now how about the arpeggios on the 5th string? Same thing. 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3 is what's missing between my 1 and my 5. So I need to add a 3 right there. 5, 1, 3, 5. And then in the arpeggios, we also move up 1. So now if I go to make a minor arpeggio, I know 1, this is my major 3, so that 1 needs to go back 1. 1, flat 3, 5, 3, or 1, flat 3, 5, 1. How about my diminished arpeggio? 1, flat 3, flat 5, 1, flat 3, flat 5, and then back up to 1 again. So you can see how thinking in terms of our bar chords, not only is just the shape that we know, but why does it work everywhere? It's because every single shape that we play along the fretboard is giving us those shapes are giving us those chord tones within that chord shape right there. So I find this to be a really helpful way to, kind of think about chord tones in my soloing, or like I said, kind of think about where the notes are across the neck. It all kind of rises as one. So it's not really necessarily one thing. It's all these things put together will help you learn the guitar fretboard a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you can. And also check out GarrettsGuitarLessons.com for more free lessons, resources. I have theory worksheets with the answers right next to them, along with other free PDFs and backing tracks, blogs, all sorts of stuff. Anyways, thanks so much and hope to see you soon.